Alright, first draft of the night. Let's see if we get a Dreads Mage, preferably, or a Red Bear pile of shit. That's what we would not prefer. Back-to-back hits, yeah, Trainer Gallery card and a V. Kind of can't complain there, right? Pretty fun. Just warming up before we get like the Leafeon VMAX, V-Star. Let's run one fire sale. Oh my days. Oh my god. These are great. I'm going to take a Scorpid here, I think. I absolutely love Cold Case, but Taz is going to love that Mew. Will she? Does she like Mew? Well, you know what? She can have it. All good? Yeah, these are all good. We'll take a Scorpion, I think, though. And I'll just grab a Necrolite. It's a fine 2-drop. You need 2s, right? Sometimes you get some undead synergy. You never know. Absolute garbage. I'm going to take the Seafloor Gateway, and I'm going to get... I'm going to get something amazing. I can feel it. Okay, or garbage. Okay, I'm going to take the Sweeper, and we're going to build Mech Mage. It's going to be awesome. Banker I like too, but I mean, some Mage decks, it's not hard to have infinite cards in your hands at all times. We'll see if we end up with that type of Mage deck. Okay, we ended up with that type of Mage deck. You just have infinite Frozen Touches. Take one Jelly. It's nice to have one. This is all trash. Arcane Defenders is good. I would like a Ram Commander, but just take those when you get them, and we'll grab a Runed Orb. Try to keep that infinite amount of cards in our hands at all times thing going on. Okay, well, I'll take 2 Frozen Touches. I do like Gray Sage. We have this. Plus, when you can discover an infinite amount of cards, you can usually just, you end up with a 1 Flame Strike or a Drake Fire or whatever. But we'll just take double Frozen Touch and run a Mad Bomber. I'm going to try to let Mad Bomber redeem himself. After that last Mad Bomber, I thought I would never draft him again. We'll take a Bloody Knight here. Could take a Gift of Ashara, I suppose. If I was drawing 2, sure, but we have no Nagas. There's a Naga. That's a good card, too. Got hit with Oasis Ally and the Legendary 3/5 today for the first time. What's his name? Orion or something? When that card first came out, I got him offered like on the first day, and I had like 4 secrets, and I think we went 12, and he was just popping off non-stop. I love Arcanologist. Jen Mac, what's up, dude? I do. I love the support, man. Thank you. I'll take the Bezos box. I have no secrets, but I never turn my back on the blue-haired babes. What's up, Lux? How are you? All right, let's grab another Scorpid. I swear, I don't think I've had a Scorpid in a week, and now we have 2 in a deck. That's great. Cold Case comes back. I would actually be happy to take an Ice Barrier over a Gruntled Patron with the Arcanologist in the deck, but not over a Cold Case. I would love to take a Counterspell over a Sea Scout Operator, but we got to take the Panda. 1 Life Sentence is always nice. 1 Arcane Overflow is always nice. There's a mech. Security Automaton. However, I find him to be kind of shit, and I don't want him. Right now, we can play Sunken Sweeper and just pull up the Sunken guy on, whatever. Reefwalker's nice too with our double Frozen Touch. Easy to infuse him. Just enjoying the content? Oh yeah, me too. I'm enjoying my own content. These days, I mostly enjoy my own, I enjoy myself, by myself, if you know what I'm saying. These are all trash. I guess I can run a Refreshing Spring Water. I have a fair amount of spells, right? I mean, Soul Seeker's going to screw me somehow. I would love another Sorceress, but let's take another good top-end card. Pyromancer's okay. Scribe's probably okay. We have Fire Sale, and that's it. I'm sure we'll be able to discover a Fire Spell or 2, but I think just a discount on some of our spells is pretty reasonable. Wow. Another sweeper or a mothership? Played up tomorrow? Yeah, we're playing played up tomorrow. Set an alarm now to be safe. Me? Or you guys? I've been okay. I know I sleep. This deck is gross. This is better than our average deck. I know Dreads earlier had an Astalor and a Gaia and stronger card quality overall, but you know, in his Mage deck. But ours is good. It's better than average. Team America brought the luck. He did. Don't even laugh, Dreads. You had those cards. You had them. I played a incredible, well, it was a terrible rogue that was incredibly fun yesterday, and I got hit by 4 Colossals in my first 4 games. Somehow I was 2-2. I think because my 2 losses, people played 2 Colossals in each of my losses. This deck is way better than that. I don't know what to take here. I guess I'm supposed to take Mothership. Alright, we'll take Mothership. More pandas, yeah, okay. Deathborn, yeah, Deathborn's okay. And finally, I actually, Dreads was listing off his cards in his deck. He's like, all I have is 1 Gaia, 1 Astalor. My deck's full of bad cards like Siphon Mana. Isn't Siphon Mana incredible this meta? Retire. Can't get Deathborn from Panda now. No, but I've got better odds to get Rune of the Archmage. Yeah, let's set up. Everybody bet 0-3 on the first day today. And you know what? It did go 1 win. Alright, this deck I think will do better. That's my prediction. You have 69 discovers and 2 frozen touches? Yeah, I'm not... Okay, look, so... I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is a bad deck. Like you pretended like your legendary deck was bad or whatever you were doing. Whatever story you were trying to tell. This deck is very, very strong. And somehow would probably still be considered a low roll for Dreads. Show him how to use the Siphon Mana, Red. I'm going to show him. First I'm going to get a handful of spells. And then I'm going to discount them. This hand, you know, I kept the Frozen Touch. I'll keep that too, who knows. I just like to have the Frozen Touch. Why throw it away, right? We'll take it slow. Okay, well I kind of don't want that to do that. Maybe I'll just get Runed Orb. Yeah, I mean, you could take Oasis, but I'm not going to be on the board. Maybe he, like, kills this? I don't know. Do I ever Fire Sale here? I could. Really not doing anything, per se. Gives us a little time to find an Arcane Overflow or a 2-drop maybe that we can play with the Scorpid. One of those minions that was going to have a very large attack. Okay, I will admit we could have drawn a bit better. We drew our 3/6 drops by turn 5, not ideal. He's learning new words every day. Dad loses sleep, but that's okay. Oh man, I was loving it the last time he was on and he was saying Pikachu and he said hi chat. I think he actually said hi chat. I think it was the first time I've heard him say hi chat. Man, that guy's incredible. I saw a clip of you guys. Wait, can I see it? Sunvel into Parrot. I don't have Parrot. I don't have the Parrot. But what I do have is the ability to start casting cards now on turn 6, so this is going to be great. Oh yeah, you gotta, it's a Redbeard mothership, so you gotta expect at least 1 explosive sheep. He was mad at me today because I had to focus on the sponsored stream. Good, I'd be mad at you too. How was that game? What was it called? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't catch any of it. I sometimes I stick around for the sponsored streams and sometimes I don't. It's sort of like, wow, he really just left up the sheep. I could Deathborn here. Could Sunwell and try to find like a play. Could also just play this guy. It's kind of a tough turn. Because actually, I want to trade this off. What if I Frozen Touch and then Sunwell? I'll be able to play a 3-cost card. Maybe that's okay. Counter's cool. At least we're doing something, right? I feel like if I catch the start of the sponsored stream, sometimes you get invested, right? Like it'll be interesting or whatever. My favorite was the triangle puzzle that all of chat figured out in 2 minutes and Dread spent 45 minutes on. It's like that. Like if you're there and you're watching that and chat's like making fun of Dreads, it's probably really entertaining. Like the car where he had the stream where he had the steering wheel. I couldn't turn myself away. I had so many good jokes. Like I just had to keep cranking out like great funny jokes one after another. Oh no, I hate this card so very much. Floyd Bin Lloyd. What's up, Floyd? I don't want him to get a bunch of cards, but you know what? Let him get a card or two. Those streams. Yeah, those were rough. They were rough. I explained it to my girlfriend in 30 seconds, and she watched and asked, why didn't he just solve the puzzle? Patrick wants to play. Well, Patrick can suck my hairy you-know-what. Just solve it. I didn't see it, but I'm sure I could have solved it way quicker than Dreads. Some of us have a mind for such things. Gesticulate's girlfriend, Gesticulate, me, all of Twitch chat. Some of us just happen to have a mind for these things. I can shoot there and Deathborn. It's not that good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's going to look a little funky, but it's what I'm gonna do. Wait, I kind of want to change what I'm doing now. Okay, new plan. Should I just drop an explosive runes? This is a better card. Maybe what I can do with this is, that's kind of nice. Another Frozen Touch is pretty cool, though. Frozen Touch will cost a small amount of mana. Okay, maybe this isn't what I wanted. I just don't want him to draw a bunch of cards. I didn't want that. But I also don't want to take 8 damage. Apparently, it doesn't matter what I want. I could play Drakefire, but if I miss on, okay. Okay. 3 mana. What is that card? 3 mana humongous Divine Shield taunt minion. Gain 1 attack for each frost spell. Okay. Well, it's good to know he has a frost spell. I mean, I'm not under that much pressure right now. Okay, I may be under a lot of pressure soon. I like the word orangutan. Orangutan. Yeah, me too. I like looking like an orangutan as well. Hooting and hollering like a stinky, smelly ape in the wild jungle. That's a 3 mana 7/3 as well. No stink, only vibes. All the vibes without the stink. I think he should test the secret first. Otherwise, there's really no point in throwing away the minion. Let's play those. Let's play those. And then we hope we're not dead, I suppose. Mage things. Well, he didn't have too bad of a deck himself. Patchwork, bunch of buffs. A 3 mana 7/7 with Rush. A 3 mana like 10/10 Divine Shield Taunt. Nice, not a bad start. This blanket is in an annoying position. I'm gonna have to wear it because I don't want to sit on it. And I'm not ready to make a stinky blanket. You asked for it. I didn't ask for anything. In fact, I don't even know what you're talking about. Did I end up with a secret? I didn't, right? I passed 8 secrets during the draft. This card's so much better if it costs 2 mana, but I'm not sure if it's really all that good. I guess I could get a, I could kill this guy too, huh? Let's do that. I was gonna say, I forgot we could get a mothership as well. A 5 mana mothership would be pretty nice. One thing that I think they really got right about this meta is it does really feel like the appearance rates of like Mothership and Knight Captain and even Duster, I think. Duster? They don't feel as oppressive and common as the last time they were around. It really feels like they have a substantial offering rate reduction. Even Scorpid too. I think probably all have some kind of reduction. Also, you guys are all sledding. Can I go sledding too? Frozen Touch is too common? Yeah. But we were just focusing on the 1 or 2 things that, you know, are actually good. But yeah, Frozen Touch, like, I don't even think the problem is that Frozen, like, I don't think it's the biggest problem with Frozen Touch is its appearance rate. I think it's more the card design itself. Because if it was in 2% of decks, but also still discovered in 40% of games and still played out the exact same way, I think that's, like, the card itself should be designed differently, I think. Yeah, we could trade this one and keep this one healthy, but, you know, I lost Night Captain a couple times today and it was surprising. In general, I do agree. Yeah, It's not to say that there are nothing. There's nothing wrong with the meta, because there's obviously always going to be pros and cons and whatnot. I would just specifically citing the coherent decision clearly was made to reduce some of the common neutrals that we have complained about in the past. So that's pretty cool. Cannibalize. Pandaren. At least Dragonbane, you couldn't just chuck face. Compare Frozen Touch to Dragonbane. Yeah, I think Dragonbane's an interesting card design, whereas Frozen Touch is not, and they're really close. Like they're like almost similar, you know what I mean? Or like, it's just funny that like one card exists in perpetuity and the other one gets nerfed into almost unplayability, and it's like, yeah, okay. What if it worked like first and second play? Like you'd only get 2 copies? I think that'd be fine. That'd be a nice change to the card, actually. It'd still be very strong. 2 mana, deal 3 twice that you have to work for. Dread said you know someone at Blizzard that gives you good RNG when drafting arena decks. We have 43 people who have downloaded Hero Wars and got to level 10, which takes less than 5 minutes. So thank you to whomsoever has just completed that quest. But yes, I know Johnny RNG, head of the RNG department at Blizzard. You took my Flame Strike? Well, you're gonna live to regret this. Remember that episode of The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob and his brother were there, Cecil? And then when they catch him, they tell him, he's like, tell them they'll live to regret this. You'll live to regret this. Oh, great, now I look like the crazy one. Nobody likes The Simpsons here. That's okay. That's not his leg. Don't be fooled by my giant hog. That was my leg. Don't be fooled by my giant hog. Man, I wish I had a dollar for every time I've had to say that line. I'd have a couple of dollars. Kaboomba. Kaboomba. I guess our rogue deck didn't work out. Our rogue deck went 11-3, but because the deck was so good, it won so quickly that now we have, what the hell? What the heck? That's a card. Maybe he's coining out like a +2/+3 or something, and he's going all in on that bad boy. Oh, maybe that too. Yeah, what if I just like kill it? These are cool, but this one actually can free trade and live, whereas this one can't, and this one gets traded, so. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You know how it is. What the hell? The Shadow Master. Come pray with me. Oh my god, he's playing Redbeard Priest. I love it. I love it. I guess I am playing this. One more Shadow Master and I'm out of here, hey Campy. He's gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. I got to level 10 and I hope it helps. Say thanks, man. Maybe you're number 44, Shadow. They're gonna give us like $300 if we get to 70, or like 400, I don't know. Maybe like $350, I'm not sure. Sometimes I forget. This card's so good. Remember when this card came out and it was 3 mana and it kind of stunk real bad, and then now it costs 2 mana, just like incredible. But thanks, Shadow. If we get to 70, then they're gonna give us extra money, and they'll give us more extra money if we get to 140. Although that seems like at the rate we're going, it seems like a lofty goal, but not impossible, I would say. And 70 seems attainable. But even if we don't get to 140, if you get like 100 or something, that'd be kind of cool. Triple digits, maybe. I wonder if Dreads is still here. I wonder what level his Hero Wars character is. Very interesting. Sounds like they're debating you to not end at 69. I mean, it's not up to me where we end. It's up to you, Muddy, and the collective Twitch chat. Sorry, sometimes you have to smell the Pokemon cards. Wait, why'd you call him a Shadow Master? Hey, Dabry, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I'm hoping we can acquire an abundance of subs again. We kind of like lost most of them. Kind of like lost most of the subs. Kind of hoping we can get most of them back, maybe. I absolutely love this card. I'm not sure if this entire meta I've attacked and gained armor with it. I don't know if I've drafted any. Maybe I drafted one in like a warrior deck that had no way to get like an attack ever. This card is incredible. Like, that's so much value if you ever get to attack. Where'd the subs go? I don't know. Actually, kind of feels like we were getting some subs, but maybe not. Maybe not. We got Cosmic back, though. Yesterday, that guy went absolutely hog wild, so. Very interesting as well there. I'm going to shoot here first and see if I want to Arcane Overflow. Remember, this is when your hero attacks. Your hero needs to attack. I wanted to see if like Sheep came out or whatever. I also want to clear the board in case he has a mount. I don't really want to be dealing with a mount. I guess I could, though. When does the Hero Wars sponsor end? What day did we do that? Not yesterday, but the day before. We probably have like 4 more days. It gets a little dicey because I stream overnight, so but for sure a few more days. What's a mount? Every class from one of the sets had a mount card. So the priest one is Elic Mount, which is a 7 mana. Wow, that's a collection of cards. I should just take this, huh? But it's boring, and this one's more fun. Yeah. Elic Mount is the 7 mana 4/7 buff that Death Rattle summons a 4/7. They also both have taunt. Actually, not every class got a mount. Actually, only a few classes have mounts. Paladin has the 2 mana, give a guy +1/+1 and Divine Shield. And then it summons a 1/1 horse with Divine Shield, etc. So those are just like a cycle of cards for some of the classes. Like he might put it on right now, which I kind of hope he does. Warlock has Steed, yeah. Well, that's not right. You heard the card game. You heard the game. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I just know I took this over a Neptulon, so. Hunter's Mount is dumb. Yeah, that one's actually banned from being drafted, which is a good, was good. Oh, okay, I've seen them and I never noticed. Yeah. Yeah. Tamsin's Mount, Elic Mount, Cosmic Camel's Mount, the Camel Mount. Thank you, Camel, for the tier 1 sub to B-Diz. I wish you didn't get that perfect answer to my board status. That would have been preferable for me. Kodo Mount. Oh yeah, Kodo Mount too. There's a lot of them suckers. Speaking of suckers, this guy. is 1. Warlock and Hunter are 2 of my favorites. I played against a Jailer Priest and I was so mad. How do you counter Jailer? You have to kill them very quickly. I wish he didn't have all of my cards. B-Diz is in the house. He's in the stream. He will never leave now. I lost to a rogue that had Elic Mount and Ramming Mount, or whatever it's called, on an SI7. That relentless, that re-stealths whenever it attacks. Oh wow, that's not good. That's great for them though. That's really cool. Oh my god, Cosmic Hacker. Dreads, don't get nervous, okay? Dreads, don't get scared. Cosmic Hacker ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna let him hurt you. In fact, he never hurts anybody. Ban him. Go for a 50-50? I probably hit this 50-50, let's be honest. It's the kind of guy I am today. I assume ETC isn't draftable. Correct. I actually don't know what ETC does, but I know it's not draftable. Said something about like pick a musician or something. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, beyond what's up, man? The Rock Dude. Yeah, I saw the card, I just didn't really read it. Gives you shit spells. I remember that one. He wasn't draftable either. So this is the game you want to play. Is it? Something to do with dealing 2 damage face. Oh no, not that one, but that is another ETC. There's a new one from the new set that's not draftable. It's like, does something at the start of it, like when you're building your deck or something? I'm not sure. It's like, lets you put some stuff in your deck or something. I don't know. Also, I hope we go up to 44 with Hero Wars, because I think Shadow Waneth, I think he was 44. Maybe he was 43. You pick 3 cards to choose from. Yeah, but what do they do? What do they do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15, 18, 21. 6, 9, 12, 15, 21. Depends what 3 cards you pick. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, oh, is that ever lethal? 5, 10, 15, 20? Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I can only deal 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was kind of hoping to get a flurry, and then I was going to drop a 0 mana counter spell. Lethal? Was it? I don't think I had enough mana. I don't think. Pro gamers pick Plate Breaker, Sticky Fingers, and Geist. I don't understand. But yeah, probably. Cosmic Goat gifting 1 to Silas. This is the record for Frozen Touches. Let's see. How many do I have? So now that's 15. It's actually not enough again, is that right? Because I deal 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but I can use like one of those, right? Oh, no, that's 10. 14. God damn it. I mean, I'll kill him. It's just gonna take a little while, that's all. Let's throw this one into his face. Oh, God. Oh, that's overall in your hand? Yeah, I only got 2. My deck is weak. Look at my weak deck. Also, my foot fell asleep. Isn't Fireball enough? I think I was just short both times because I needed 1 more mana. But maybe I'm wrong. I was really not worried about losing that game, I'm going to be honest with you. Full health, couple minions on board, full hand of burn spells. I mean, in this meta though, crazy stuff happens. So maybe I should be worried at all times and actually kill people when I have lethal for a change. I've yet to draft a Frozen Touch. Well, today's the day, Muddy. Now that you're a Redbeard sub, you're gonna start getting them. Hello, everyone. 11 p.m. and the blanket is already on. Hey, Driz, how's the jury duty? Are you done yet? I thought I heard in Driz's chats you or someone said you're gonna have to do like 2 more weeks. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Koopa. Rogue is so much fun, but for every fun rogue deck, there are 4 poop rogue decks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on a case for at least another week. God damn it. I feel like if I had to do jury duty, I guess I just ping this. I feel like I would do a good job. Maybe I just play this. You know what? You can bump and ping again. I don't care. I can't say anything about it, but it's a murder trial and I'm not joking. Okay. So I've been watching a ton of JCS, the criminal psychology YouTube channel, and then they started recommending me another like equivalent kind of one. And I think about it. I was like, man, if they put me on a jury for this, because you watch them and you know, I think that channel does a pretty good job of not really they don't really like say like, oh, this person's guilty. They just kind of like show I mean, usually they're interviewing the people who are guilty, but sometimes there's other people. You don't really know the whole story. And I think like, man, it's really hard to like go in and be objective. But I feel like if I was on a murder trial, I mean, of course, I would try so hard to like really be objective and think. And I would take my sweet ass time. I'd be like, man, I don't know, man. You know, which is what you should probably be doing for every trial, for, you know, anything, but he did it. Well, what if she did it? Sometimes it's ladies that do it. Eventually, at some point, I'll just start bombing Arcane Defenders. Back when I lived in the States, my sister-in-law worked at a courthouse as an ADA, so was always immediately excused from jury duty, and that was superb. I've only ever been called, and I don't want to get called, but I've only ever been called once. And then I like where I had to like call them in the morning, and then they said I didn't have to. And I'm pretty sure they were like, you don't have to call for the rest of the week, like on the first day, or maybe the second day. They're like, oh, okay, you just don't have to call anymore. But I think it was the first day. They direct you a lot during the jury selection that you will need to follow the law, even if you personally disagree with it. If you can't do that, they won't select you. Well, which laws do I disagree with? I really want to play this so I could discount this. But at the same time, I kind of want to... I kind of want to get this down here. It's a pretty good turn. Next turn looks a little dicey, though. Judge gave an example that even if you personally believe all drugs should be legal, that can't affect how you decide a case if it involves illegal drugs. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Did you listen to the track Cosmic sent me? Yes, I did. I wrote him. He didn't write me back. I think he was busy today. Yeah. I watched Chainsaw Man. I have not finished it, but I watched some. It was good, but I didn't finish it yet. I haven't been watching a ton of stuff. Like the last few weeks I've been watching those JCS like YouTube channel when I'm really like I've been watching I've been throwing on a lot of hockey lately. I have Hulu right now. Part of a family plan. I have Hulu and just been throwing on hockey in the afternoon, and it's been nice. I like hockey, you know. I got called for jury duty in a high-profile murder case, but I didn't have time to do it, so I got released. But it was crazy. I saw the murder and the person he conspired with in court. Wait, who was it? Are you allowed to say? I might have seen that. Like, I might have been watching those. This is a good card for next turn, too. Feels like a pretty shit turn, though. Hey, John, how are you, man? Cosmic was heavy raiding today, like in World of Warcraft. He was gonna come to TwitchCon, and then he had a ton of guild obligations, I think, which was a bummer. But also, I understood. Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, okay. I saw an ad for it. I got an ad for it. It looked cool. I really wish I had gotten into WoW when I was young, when it was like new and whatnot, because I remember I had a couple of work acquaintances. We played Warcraft 3, me and my friends, and we played Dota like years and years. The original Dota, and we played like the mini games too, the other like little custom games, but primarily Dota. And then I had like another like small subset of friends that were heavily into World of Warcraft. It just feels like it would have been so fun. But I guess at the time, like paying a subscription fee felt like very prohibitive, and like internet was kind of crappier and stuff. Like computers were crappier. I don't know. I couldn't go to TwitchCon because of the release, so I bought a $200 badge. Oh, that stinks. But at the same time, like, maybe you had fun, right? 2 5 6s with taunt. Let's I just now realized that is not like some sort of permanent discount of sorts. Luckily, I still have a pretty good turn. Kind of forgot how that card worked. It's nice to clear the board too. I mean, it's probably better than using the Arcane Defender, but kind of forgot what that card did. Why was that discounted from the Murloc? Yeah, that makes sense now. Stinks because the money went into Amazon's pocket. Yeah, that does stink. I need a ping. And I want to play an 8, but I can't. I could play these two. If I had one more mana, all game, I need one more mana. Let's just pick up a 10. Yeah, I'll take it. He didn't play anything here, so I'm a little worried about a Pyroblast. Warcraft's custom maps were something else. There were so many wonderful memories. Yeah, I loved Warcraft. I liked, there was a Lord of the Rings Tower Siege or something, or Hero Siege. I don't know what it's called. That was sick. I love that game. There was Line Tower Wars. I liked Line Tower Wars, and Footman Frenzy. I liked Footman Frenzy too. I liked a lot of different Elemental Tower Wars was cool. Elemental TD. There you go. Sorry, I didn't see those till after I was reminiscing. Tree Tag? Oh yeah, I played Tree Tag. I don't remember. I'm sure I played it. I don't remember what Tree Tag was or did. I'm sure it was cool. Elemental TD was great and exists on StarCraft. StarCraft custom maps were the best. Like, there's nothing that like Dreads about Dreads' upbringing that makes him relatable. It's like he's the guy watching PBS instead of Nickelodeon, playing like, you know, it's the Game Gear instead of a Nintendo, listening to Nickelback instead of Radiohead. Dreads has the worst takes. Yeah. What else? What else are some Dreads takes? Not liking the Lord of the Rings, but preferring The Witcher in his older days. Should I just play it safe here? Why don't we just play it safe? I don't know what this does, but it feels like it probably does something good. And look, you know me, I love Dreads. I'm just saying. Like, none of this stuff, you know, makes sense. He doesn't like Lord of the Rings, but he likes The Witcher. Yes, he loves The Witcher, but he thinks Lord of the Rings is stupid. He thinks anything old is stupid. Which is the greatest, you know, irony of all, is that he's the oldest thing. Nobody has 4 hours to watch one of 3 movies. Okay, first off, the movies are like 2.5 hours. And only the extended versions are like 4 hours. And those should be 6 hours each, ideally. We need more scenes of the hobbits eating breakfast. He's older than old Tom Bombadil, they say. I've heard that. I've heard he's older than old Tom Bombadil. It's entirely possible that I might have had lethal, but I'm so happy I got these naval mines. Dreads is old. Dreads was born in the late 1900s. What else? There's another couple like horrific Dreads takes. The Simpsons. He doesn't like The Simpsons. He thinks Futurama is a quote bad show / quote stupid show. That's not true. Tell me your favorite Simpsons episode. Futurama is awesome. Futurama is awesome. It is. I think it's time we turn on Dreads once and for all. Terrible Futurama take. That Futurama's not good even though it's awesome and we love it. He likes to eat the dirt under his fingernails, even if a few worms hatch. He got worms as a kid. How about we turn him on instead? That shouldn't be too difficult. Unsubbed for the Futurama take. No, you should sub so that you can watch without ads and criticize him freely. Drez is your name, the black hairstyle, or no? Whoa, God. Dreads does have black hair. When he was younger, he had dreads down to his butt, dreadlocks. Dreads' favorite topic is his own fecal matter. Why would we expect good media takes from him? Don't join that Discord if you don't want to see some literal turds. Every day, Dreads does the turd update. Well, frankly, I don't frequent that Discord very often. Can I? Alright, whatever. Turd updates are what I look forward to. What's up, sexy Redbeard? What's up, Jacob Kotler? How are you? What are we going to talk about, Uti? This guy is vomiting broken mage cards. Yeah, so many broken mage cards. Look how many naval mines I have. I've cast more naval mines than anybody this entire meta. I just happen to use them for my own advantage here. That's all. His turd updates are sadly some of the more normal things he actually posts in the Discord. That is sad. Why are we talking about Dreads so much? Why were we talking about Dreads this time? Oh Oh, because of his StarCraft take. I was unsurprised, but still flabbergasted that as everybody's reminiscing about all the incredible Warcraft 3 custom maps, he finds a way to not fit in. That's what did it. Why couldn't he just say, I loved Winter Mall? Why couldn't he just say, I loved, you know, Footman Frenzy? Come on, couldn't just be normal one time. I skipped Warcraft 3. There were too many better games. There were almost no better games ever made. You can still, to this very day, watch show playing Warcraft 3 and have a good time. Can you draft a new legendary? No. Unfortunately, no. Give me a real 2-drop. It's a good question, though. Sorry. I want to, explain why we discuss dreads. Exclamation mark scared if you want to learn more about him. Or exclamation mark 3 oysters if you're feeling bold. Were the rains crazy in Oregon? Today, it didn't rain at all. It's not going to rain for like 3 days, and it's going to be 60 degrees. I'm kind of excited. 60 tomorrow, 62 on Friday, and 64 on Saturday with no rain. Absolutely beautiful. I rode my bike today, and I got some Crown Zenith packs. And it was a beautiful day, and I had a good time. Not only did I have a good time, but I'd argue a good time was had by all. What are you going to cook up tomorrow? Hopefully no oysters. The oysters are tough because you can only put 1 on a counter, but people order 2 or 3, so you need a lot of counter space. I like the oysters, though. I like the oysters, and I like the Wizard of Oz. I like the Wizard of Oz. This turn sucks. I wouldn't mind that if I was guaranteed to draw some cards, but I'm certainly not guaranteed to draw any cards. Draw some spells, I mean. Hope the weather is nice there. I have to go to Portland for my brother's bachelor party in April. I've never been to Portland, or even the state that Portland is in, Oregon. Yeah, it should be very nice. Well, you'll probably get rain still, but it should be nice. Winter's behind us, man. It's cool. Most people in Portland have never been to planet Earth. Portland's got some issues with homelessness. His death rattle goes off before my death rattle, right? That was the best hit. April showers bring May flowers unless global warming and drought. Yeah, get some flowers in May. Most people alive on Earth have never been to Portland. That's true. The only thing I know about Portland, I learned from Portlandia. What did you learn, though? What did you learn? Happa Bear lives in Portland. I know that. She's a nice lady. I learned to put a bird on it. What does putting a bird on it mean? I remember the biggest thing when I moved to Oregon from California was how conservative everybody was, and I wasn't in Portland. Yeah, I'm not in Portland, and it's interesting how much more conservative everyone is. There's a lot more conservatism here. Which is okay. Just, it was very different in that regard for sure. You know what? I don't 3 minions on the board against that guy with cleave, you know? My favorite line from Portlandia is probably in the first scene. It's about Bukowski. I read one of his books. Wait, sorry. That moved and I started reading a different message. It's where young people go to retire. Okay. How does that card work? He gets it, he does it. Like, it's horrible for me. Modest Mouse did a song titled Bukowski. Bukowski. Well, Deformed Poet did a pornographic search named Bukaki, and I had to learn what that was. I frankly don't want to watch that. Should I double shoot this thing? It's an awful lot of mana. We can get a Drakefire Amulet, which I frankly don't really care about. Take Tear from Reality, but I can get this down this turn, which could be nice. Just stick to what you know. Brazilian fart porn. Brazilian what? Porn? Brazilian fart what? What? That's what broke your last PC? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe, though. Maybe. I need a good draw. Drakefire Amulet would be fair. Bloody Knight is something I don't want. There's that. I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to lose to Collateral this game. If your computer stalled out watching Brazilian videos, would you take it to the Geek Squad or would you be too embarrassed? I would take it. I would be proud. They'd be like, wow, you have good taste in erotic literature. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. Baby, I know it. I think it was all the back hair clogging the intake fans. Just an assumption. You know, I was looking at my back the other day. It is rather hairy. You must be a big XQC fan. I don't even really know who XQC is exactly. I think I kind of know what he looks like. But no, I wouldn't consider myself a fan. It's time. I can't target that, right? If he had another... Oh, I guess if he had another minion, I couldn't target that either. I was surfing the Just Chatting streamer category for science, and I can't find any that did fart ASMR. There's a whole golden opportunity for content creation there. There's a whole business. Seems unlucky for me. Did I miss any pack openings? Yeah, we did 2 packs. Were you here yesterday, Rumple? Oh, I moved my... we opened 2 Raikus from Crown Zenith. We've opened 2 packs today. We got 1 Trainer Gallery card and 1 regular V. So starting out, I would say pretty well. I have some more though. And if we can get a bunch of Hero Wars downloads, maybe we can buy some more Pokemon cards later. Like in the future. You never know. We could get there. We need to get to 70. Bubblegum. Hey, Red. How's it going, guys? Pretty good, Bubblegum. How are you doing? That was a random target freeze off tear. Yeah. But then he got a random silence off of one of his last remaining cards, which is disappointing. So we could have very easily been 5-0, which would be better than being 4-1. The good news is, though, the longer we play this this draft, the longer it will be until we get a total turd of a deck. So that's kind of cool. Could hold the coin, let him get this trade. Or I might hit it 3 times. You never know. That worked out very poorly for me. Unlucky. Yeah, this one hasn't worked out very well so far for us. If we can get this trade, I feel pretty good. We cannot get that trade. I do not feel good. Let's see. We need a way to kill that. Cannot kill that. 4. He's gonna go up to 8. Cannot kill that. No matter what we do. It was worse that we hit that guy. It really was. Because we hit it, we get to lose. But maybe we can come back. Yeah, maybe. I like that he traded. Cold case. I'm taking a Principles of Financial Accounting class at the moment and it's boring. You should be teaching it instead. It's going up to 7 damage? Explain to me again how that's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really want to play this. We're going to take $1 billion if we don't Flame Strike. But if we do Flame Strike, we're going to take $1 billion anyway. Funny how that works. Alright, I'm going to do this. And this. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this as well. No way, I'm teaching it. You should teach it. Really wish I could frozen touch that thing. That would be good. I'm getting absolutely effed on Asia. Boar Priest. Phylactery Warlock. Oh my. That's it seems a little unfortunate for us. Just a bit, though. Kawhi Ryan. Thank you so much, Kawhi Ryan, for the Twitch Prime. Hope I draw Life Sentence this turn. That would be helpful. Kind of like our odds here. The odds are low that we find an answer, but not 0. Nice constructed deck this warrior has. It's a pretty good deck he's got. Pretty good curve. It's funny because we're probably at about like 10 more health. 5, 9, 6, 8. Can't kill it, so that kind of sucks. We're probably at about 10 more health if we didn't hit his guy with the bomber, funny enough. Fortunately, these cards do nothing as well. It's funny, you don't need to infuse Imbued Axe for it to do work. Yeah, the card doesn't make a lot of sense. But then again, some of the cards in our hand doesn't really make a lot of sense either. You play Mech Hunter. I do play Mech Hunter, yeah. I do. Look at this, man. It's so boring. We're just splitting the money. Quick red. Where do you put the transaction 3? Transaction 3 goes right there. It's very clear to all. I hit this point and Bob told me one more and I'm out. I've only played 3 Battlegrounds games. I played them all today. This buddy meta. I got second place in all of them. I feel like I've broken the meta. I feel like I broke the buddy meta. Got some ideas about the buddy meta that nobody else is doing, that I'm kind of like, I actually developed a Redbeard curve. I know Dreads always makes up the Dreads curve, which is just not a thing, but I developed an actual Redbeard curve. I can play the Sorceress on 1? Oh, of course. Of course. What's the best time to play it? I already got a discount. Stay 1 till turn 10? Wait, is that a thing that people are doing? But I stay 1 longer. That was my brilliant stratagem. I would keep it for the Rune Discover. Is that greedy? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. This is good. I feel like against a mage, the armor might actually be better. We don't have a lot of great targets for that. I mean, I'd be happy to have one, but... I'd rather have that guy. Snap Freeze. I guess I take a Bolt. What about an Ice Blood Tower? We have Frozen Touches. Siphon Manas are horrible. Gateway, Fire Cell, Life Sentence are horrible. Okay, maybe not. We have Arcane Defenders and Amulet, though. This could actually be good. Even when playing against a mage, as a mage, it doesn't feel great? No. No. I think this meta would be noticeably better if there just was no mage. While mage is fun, I think it detracts more fun from the other decks experiences than it provides fun for itself. Yeah, it's just always going to be like that when you have a one, like the strongest class is always gonna. I mean, I might increase his power by making that trade, so. May just too many tools. It's interesting how like this collection of sets has provided Mage so much discover. But I also think it has something to do with the offering rates too. Like if you look at the offering rates of Mage, and this is always the case, Runed Orb, Amulet, Frozen Touch, Spellcoiler, Cold Case, Conjurer. Those 6 cards are all in 44% of decks, or more. What just happened? If you look at Demon Hunter only has 1 card that's in 44% of decks or more, and that's just Glaive Shark. And then you have Crow's Nest, Battle-Worn Vanguard are at 43, and then the next highest card that's in decks is 37%. It's like, why are you so much less likely to get good class cards for Demon Hunter than Mage? That like doesn't make any sense. For Warlock, there's only 3 cards that you get in more than 40% of decks. What did I have? Like, why would it be such a dramatically lower percentage for Warlock and Demon Hunter? And unsurprisingly, those classes have a 40% win rate. We'll do one more. Shaman. Shaman only has 4 cards above 44%. But Slogger and Menace are in more than 60% of decks. Like, why are those cards? And I'm sure that's not done, like, by design, you know? I'm sure that's just kind of, like, what happened. So, like, if... And we'll go to Warrior. Let's look at Warrior. We just played against the Warrior. And I'm not even saying this would be better, but it seems always arbitrary that there's a class or two that has all these like boosted offering rates for certain cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, Warrior kind of has that. Warrior's got Anima, Sunfire, Imbued, Anchorman, Tidal Rev, Stalwart, and a couple others that are over 40%. I actually think Warrior's probably somewhat underrated, actually. And that's probably a contributing factor. I'm scared of counter. It wasn't counter. For all he knows, I have a Pyroblast. Wonder how DK would contest with the Discover cards back. Yeah, I actually think it would be great. I think it'd be way better for the meta if Death Knights actually got like class cards or interesting cards. Death Knight doesn't have a single card that's in more than 40% of decks. The highest appearing card is Possessifier, that's in 39.9% of decks. And then the next highest card is Death Strike, that's in 36% of decks. It's like, why does that, like, we made this new class, we made it fun, we nerfed it in the last meta when it was at an incredibly humongous advantage. Why wouldn't we undo the nerfs so that it was actually fun to draft again? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Demon Hunter is traditionally more aggro. Having it so weak actually is a buff to Mage, no? I don't think so. This one, please. Hey, you got the second best one. I don't think so. Because Mage doesn't really get stopped by aggro decks either a lot of the time. I don't think. You just have, you know, Fire Sails, and everybody has, you know, Scorpids and Reef Walkers and Ruined Orbs, and, you know, I don't know. I don't really feel like there's too often, like I'm just getting, like, aggro down out of control where I'm not even, like, playing the game. Which is good, you know, you don't want that. Man, it'd be so much better if I was casting this next turn. Malignant would still be a problem. Yeah, I mean, it would be a very strong card. I would love to see how it performs in a meta where I can just infinitely respawn to it, you know? But yeah, it would still be a good card, no doubt about it. It's very important that we got a spell here. Good Siphon Mana here. Good Siphon Mana, the thing that comes out. Maybe pick up another spell, and then you can do those too. Just settle down and be quiet. I do want to kill that. I need to make Rogue fun again. I think Rogue's really fun. We could see, I really have not been delving into the HS replay stats this meta. Mostly because sometimes it's more of a source of frustration than anything, but I don't need the discount this turn. Let's see what we spit out here. Jelly's nice. I really don't want to be... Counter's nice too. I don't want to be hero powering every turn. Wait, I only have 5 mana? Why did I think I had 6? Well... I don't want to give him the card draw. Like Rogue's most common cards. Like what percentage of decks are they? Very high. Tooth, Reconnaissance, Jackpot, Burglar, Blood in the Water, Concoctor, all above 42%. I think that's why Rogue is fun. Those cards just aren't as good as Rune, Drakefire, Deathborn, Frozen Touch. You know, but that's okay. Like you can't have every class be equivalently powerful, right? So you're telling me I'm completely and utterly fucked. I guess. I don't think they need to be equally powerful. I just think each class should have a payoff for taking them. Well, I think they do, though. I think maybe other than Demon Hunter. I think every class has a payoff. I think that that's, you know, bared out. Is that a word? Bore out. You can draft pretty much anything, and if you high roll it, you can be competitive. You know, you'd probably want to calibrate the lower performing classes and like Mage a little bit, but again, they never do that, so. Yeah, what do you know, it can't really be. We know they're not going to do that. And I'd argue more often than not, they make those little micro adjustments, they make things actively worse. They make Mage unplayable, and then they just make, you know, Demon Hunter the best class, and you just get the same 8 Demon Hunter cards or whatever. I ate expired broccoli and now my toilet is taking a beating. That's disgusting. You sicken me. Guess I could do this, huh? Could touch it. Let's just do this now. That's rough. I guess I'll just take a big card, but that one sucks. Sorry, I hang out in Dred's Discord too much. Is that what you guys say over there? That a toilet's taking a beating? Give me my Deathborn right now. What does that card do? I actually think this is a really cool card in a Dredge set, although it's not that good. Mothership's good too. Let's see if we can roll that elusive Deathborn. Never lucky. Fireball? Arvin, thank you for the follow. Arvin. Might I interest you in playing Hero Wars and getting to level 10? I forgot I need to beg for new followers, but today doesn't feel like a big follower day, you know? Wish they'd give more Dredge cards. Yes, yes, of course, me too. I think Dredge is a great mechanic. I think it's really an awesome mechanic overall. Sure. Everybody loves Dredge, but it came with Colossals. I like the Colossals too. I like that they all feel kind of unique and powerful. In this meta, I mean, a lot of Colossals feel answerable. Sometimes they're not, but if you replace the Colossals with Raid Boss Onyxia or Ysera or Mothership or Knight Captain, or you could name 20, 30 cards that oftentimes feel quote-unquote unanswerable. You're never going to get rid of that unless you want all the cards to be like, you know, 2 mana, 2/2s or whatever. I think they look awesome. The art's cool. They feel like super iconic to me, to like modern Hearthstone. Powerful like the Druid one? Most of them are powerful. Maybe not the Druid one. They're very flavorful, but there's too many broken things. Yeah, what are you gonna do? People just don't like losing, and I don't like losing either, but like, if you were losing to Shivering Sorceress and Necrolite, and those are the two most powerful cards, people would be complaining about that. So I'd rather complain about some powerful, like, you know, 8-drop legendary card that doesn't show up too much personally. Like, because I'm not saying I'm not going to complain too. You know, I'm going to complain too. That's what I'd rather complain about. I would much rather complain about, a Gaia than a Scrap Imp or whatever, like a pre-nerf Scrap Imp, a 2-drop that just wins the game. Like, those type of cards are so oppressive. Or like an Embiggen that costs 0 and you just lose the game on turn 1 before you even have a mana crystal. Any broken thingies in chat? Oh, we've all got some broken thingies. But I think some of them are bigger offenders than other. Like Neptulon isn't the mini set. Neptulon, there was really no need for that card. Like, it's just kind of annoying. Neptulon exists. I don't know. In this meta, I feel like a lot of times I don't, and even in past metas, so a lot of times I just don't even want to cast a Gigafin because it's more trouble if they can kill it, and they always do kill it. In this meta, everybody always kills it. The Paladin one, which is very, very strong, doesn't, I mean, I don't know. It's like a 7 mana, a couple 4/5, and a 4/2. Who cares? I think Biggin is more problematic than the Colossals. Probably one is great to get off of Phelan, but fine for sure. I hate that this is happening to me, Noble Redbeard. Hi Red, what's up ASU? Red, get a deal with Street Fighter Duel. I'd love to. I have a couple of offers right now that I have to wait to hear back from, and we'll see. But not for Street Fighter Duels. But that'd be cool. I don't mind. I like doing stuff for money. Hey, what's up, Savantius? How are you, man? A lot of the times you stream, you don't make any money. So when somebody offers you money to play a game, just take, you know, you gotta take it happily. Trade there, trade there. Restores 4 health there. Okay, let's ping one. I could Ruined Orb and clear them all. But yeah, that's gonna be good at like any point, right? Another one of these is good. Honestly, a Mass Polymorph could be really good too. I'm gonna take that. If he plays the 7 mana, summon 3 giant minions with taunt. It's a fun game if you like Street Fighter. I do like Street Fighter. Street Fighter's got some cool music, man. That music, Guile's theme's gonna play while I'm whooping Dreads' butt the next time I see him. That Mega Man. I think Mega Man 2 might have the best video game music of all time. It's on the short list. You ever hear of a band called the Mini Bosses? Cosmic? They do covers of video game tracks and stuff, but they do they've done Mega Man. Can I ever leave some of his guys up? Maybe I can. Geddon's cute, but like nothing ever dies to Geddon. I think I just want to take the Snow Flurry. No, I'll take the Geddon. We'll see. Hopefully he makes some trades. I've seen the mini bosses live a few times. Oh, really? Cool. They had another one. They did Contra and Castlevania. The Contra one's really good too. I like Contra's got some great music too. Although that game's really short. There's only like 6 levels in Contra. Or 7 maybe. What's up, Night Rainbow? We got Savantius and Night Rainbow. Similar guys. Mega Man X has some top tier tracks. I didn't get into Mega Man X even as a kid. I bought a used copy of Mega Man X when I bought like a bunch of what do you call them? God, I just wish I could kill that one. I bought a bunch of used SNES cartridges. I would just go to the used game shop and pick them up. Oh, Mega Man X, I never played it. It was cool. I liked it. I don't remember too many of the tracks in the same way, but I also probably played Mega Man 2 like 300 times and Mega Man X like 3 times maybe. Oh, I can do this. I can remove it first. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta get my blankie on. It's not good here. Mega Man. What are the Mega Man Battle Network games? I don't even know what they... I mean, like, I know of them, but I don't really know what they are. Are they, like... They're not, like, traditional Mega Man games, right? I just got scared for Counterspell. Yeah, me too. They're Mega Man games, but you battle over a network. I will play the shit out of them when they're remastered. Sometimes you gotta play the shit out of things. I'm gonna look for something. This I don't think is good enough. And I guess we'll keep looking. Volcanomancy. Get a cheap Volcanomancy. I think I'm just gonna take runes here, and maybe I snap freeze and runes. I'm kind of just dying here. Got to level 10 in Hero Wars. Hey, thank you, Keith. Thank you for checking it out. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We only need 27 more, and they're going to give us some money, so that's cool. So if anybody wants to help out, you can do it on a browser. You don't even have to download it. And it's got an auto battle feature. So if if you're busy playing Hearthstone or watching Redbeard or something, you can even get some progress, level up your guys, grow your team and whatnot. It takes, I think, like less than 5 minutes or so, 5 maybe. Can I play this? I guess I'm like, it's possible that I stay alive this way. Maybe 10 minutes? Yeah, 5 to 10, depending on how fast you click and, 9 tiles, you move one at a time. Pick from chips, which are like collectible abilities. Collectible abilities on a timer to use. Jacking into the internet and killing viruses. I don't understand any of that. Is it like a turn-based, like an RPG, or is it like a platformer, or what is this? You're saying I'm a slow clicker? I'm saying some of these youngsters, they click super fast. I've got a slow trigger finger myself. Seven. In my opinion, that should really hit his side of the board. That's what I think. Had to hit raid boss. Had to hit a taunt, I think. How about not losing, Redbeard? Have you thought about that? Well, I've won the majority of my games so far today. What do I do about that? Gosh, I can bump and play Get In. Man, I mean, I'm gonna die shortly, but I can gain some armor. He might just do nothing, right? He might just be like, oh, well, Redbeard's gonna kill himself, right? High risk, high reward. Well, I mean, I don't think we really have a choice. You either leave up his board and die, or you do this. So we'll clear his board, and we give ourselves for sure better odds to win this way. Should have pinged your own face to make them skip their turn. We could. You might skip it anyway. Darn it. It's unfortunate. So I can trade and then trade again. Mothership. Okay, I'm going to cold case Mothership. Trade and trade. And this way a weapon doesn't really like, you can't just true silver double smack us here. Jesse is smarter than all of us. I think I'm not. Smarter than some of us. Glad I didn't ping my own board, though. My death rattle goes off first. Spam clicking Goliath. I didn't have a choice. I had to spam. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Shut it. Jiminy Christmas. I can't believe we came back and won that one. Okay, I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs real fast. That was a wild one. That was a wild one. Let me take a little pee break. Do a little wee-wee. Beat a couple of 2020 Goliaths and whatnot. Okay, I'm back. I ate a carrot. Went pee. Ate some leaves. Lucky Sneed saved us. Well, we had 2 freezes on the board, so we would have had a few turns. Although I guess it was dealing 2 to us at the end of every turn. Maybe we only had a turn or 2, maybe at best. But yeah, we were lucky to get Sneeds there. I'd argue they were probably lucky to get the abundance of overpowered dragons and righteous defenses and stuff. I bought celery again. And I was amazed at how crunchy and refreshing it was. What are you, a flippin' Bulbasaur? They call me Bulbasaur, that's my nickname. Remember, everyone was calling me Bulbasaur for a while? What's up, Bulbasaur? Hey, no problem. How you doing? How you doing, Broody? Good morning, Mr. Red. How much time do you need for the Hero Wars? Like to do it? Probably like Keith says 10 minutes maybe. I think somewhere between 5 and 10 is pretty accurate. First Flame is good. Volcanomancy can be good too. I don't think I want Amulet. It's pretty quick, and you can do an auto battle, Johan. And you don't have to download it on your phone. You can do it through it's like an actual like website you can go to, or you can download it on your phone, whichever you prefer. So it's a pretty easy one, this one here. So I'm hoping we can get to 70 at least. Oh wow. I know I'm leaving that up. I'm just having a much better turn this turn so that I can have a better turn next turn too. And if he trades, who cares? If he leaves it up, then we have a target, right? So. What's in his hand? He has a wolf. And some other stuff. I'm not sure what it is yet. You will definitely go to 44. Hey, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. As I always mention, if we hit the goals, so our goals are 70, 140, and 210, and we'll get extra money if we hit each of them. They're more likely to work with you if they see the community is actually engaged and supportive, and you know, they paid us money to play it too already, so you know, anything more we can do, it's kind of nice. Like, it's like, well, you know, maybe they didn't hit X goal or the S other goal, but you know, wow, like he obviously tried, and the people obviously like, you know, checked it out for him, so that stuff helps. Man, I have that Wily track stuck in my head now. This lets me play one of the threes. I don't really like giving up the discount necessarily, but yeah, depending on what we might draw, and I guess we're discovering, so we got another spell here. Take the Vast Wisdom. The discount's probably better than one more instance of dealing 2. Yeah, objection's okay. This is just bad here, honestly. It's 2 mana for a 2/7 taunt or a counter spell. It's interesting. But am I playing Visage or am I playing Objection? I think I'm not. I think I'm not sure, actually. I guess he might not even go face this turn. I don't know. If I had a board and I thought scales or flippers were coming down, then I could put counterspell down. He just doesn't have a very large hand, so maybe he can't really play around this right now. Boy, I sure wish that was... Boy, I sure wish I had taken Vengeful too. Okay, sure. My issue is how the hell am I getting through these? Ice Barrier seems like it's okay, but at some point it's gonna be kind of good, right? It's just not. I can't. I need like a fire sale or something. I need to get them within range. That I don't really mind getting countered so much. Or not getting countered. I'm glad I have the ice barrier. That does buy me some time. Technologist doesn't do much. So what if I fireball that one, ping that one, hit there? It's not too bad. It's probably the best I'm gonna get for a while. Ping that one. Trade one of these. Can I get one of those in range? I can't, right? Easy win? Yeah, that was easy. Bam! I've never gone below 4th with ETC. I've only played 3 games. I got 2nd in all 3. I haven't picked that character yet, but one of the people I lost to was that guy. I don't know what it does. I actually have not really, I don't know what most of the characters do. I remember the old buddies, but I don't, some of them changed maybe, no? I got 2nd place with Jiraxis though. I was pretty stoked. It's like, maybe I just want to be the one with Frozen Touch in his hand. I sit on 2 and Hero Power for buddies for a few turns, and I Slingshot to 5. What is it? It's like, what does it do? what does that card do? I met a homeless man named Rich. What's up, Pierce? How are you, man? I'm working on a, I'm writing a movie script about a detective, kind of like a noir kind of story. The main character's name is Detective Richard Cheese. Solves crimes. Pretty interesting. Wish I had a Mordresh. I met a stripper named Chastity. That might have been my ex-girlfriend. Her name was Chastity. Can I be the lead role? I'm penciling you in as Detective Richard Cheese. I'm gonna play your sidekick. What's the sidekick's name again, Pierce? What do you think would be a good name for the sidekick? Can we play Last Night by the Strokes on full blast before I go night night? No, unfortunately, I've got it on the new PC. I have to reset up all the audio stuff. I'm sorry. Lieutenant Bendover, I believe. Bendover. I don't know if you realized what you did there, but you know, say it out loud, you know. Bend over. Wheels and the Leg Man. What is that from? Is that Rick and Morty? Is that a Rick and Morty thing? It sounds like a Rick and Morty shtick. American Dad, okay, American Dad, close, similar, right? Watched a bit of American Dad. It's one of those shows that was always floating around, Futurama or The Simpsons, so you catch some episodes. The alien was funny. I remember the alien being funny. The alien American Dad is hilarious. I remember one episode, I can't remember anything other than, I can probably only remember like 3 or 4 things. But I remember one where him and the kid maybe the Stan? No, I don't remember the kid's name. But he kept saying "Levantense los manos." He thought he was casting like a spell or something. And I remember being amused by that. I left up a bigger minion, but I get to have a 4/4 instead of a 2/2. And that might matter. It really might. Oh yes, please do that. Oh my god, I want him to hit that other one. Well, actually, it's probably best for us if he... It's worst for us if he goes face. We want this one to trade off, I think. What am I doing here? I guess I want that to get the hit. I can ping here. It becomes kind of problematic if, depending where this goes. Okay, so unfortunately we got the absolute worst outcome. Like probably the game losing outcome. Hitting the 2 means you get to trade and kill it. Killing here is great. This is just, you know, this is the worst of all scenarios. So I can frozen touch 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's all I can do. That's my sign to hush and sleep. What's the sign? Audrey says, I'll feed you a banana while I rub your legs. Can I feed you a banana and rub your legs too? That seems fair. Roger's funnier than Stewie and Brian. The shows were just so similar, and I didn't love, what was it called? American Dad? Family Guy. Like, I didn't love Family Guy so much that I needed, like, another Family Guy, you know? I'm assuming he's gonna get, well, maybe not. I'm assuming I'm gonna die, I suppose. He might be a mage deck without any burn spells though, right? It's possible. Family Guy is hot garbage now and I love it. I watched Family Guy semi-recently. 9 Rune? Oh, well, it's way better than Rune for us, except I kind of can't get through it either. It was better for longer than I remembered. I would put it on while I was going to bed, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. No. Maybe I just leave it up for now. Just kind of hoping for like a polymorph. Can you get polymorph? I'm going to go lie down until first light on the 5th day. First light on the 5th day seems like a good time to lie down. That's good for us. Wow. The next one, it better cast a... Oh god, it better cast another rune, and then the rune can be really good for them. What the hell? Oh, it really happened. Boy, that must suck for them. We killed the fish though. Killed the fish. What is this card? Oh, it changes every turn. Let's cast it. Try to see if we can find a counter spell. Could run our own just to, like, you know. I don't like that he got a discover, but what can you do? We had some good RNG on the rune. But I'm not sitting here like, oh my god, like, you know, he got so unlucky. He discovered the rune. You know, who cares? He discovered that. Spent 9 mana, he got an Ice Blood Tower. He got a discount on an Ice Blood Tower. That lucky dog. That lucky duck. less stinky. Let us begin by trying to find... I guess my hero power deals 2, right? So let's shoot here first. Okay, got the counter, which means no pyro this turn. And if he pyros, then he dies. So that's really cool. A smidge of this, a pinch of that. Well, that is a lot of good stuff there. Could get a life sentence this turn. We didn't see what that was, right? That's not good. I'm taking tracking here. I need to find life sentence or polymorph. We have pretty good odds, relatively speaking. Darn. That's lethal for sure. Oh god, do you think we had lethal? Oh, maybe it just is lethal. I forgot. I've got like 1 billion damage here. Yeah, maybe you're right. My bad. I played a Pally with 3 righteous defenses. Why don't you ever get broken Pally decks, Red? I wonder if I was playing against a Dread's alt account, probably. I wouldn't doubt that guy's up till 2 in the morning playing Arena with his alt accounts. If my RNG was as good as Dread's, I'd never stop playing. Never. I wouldn't even sleep. I wouldn't eat. What did we lost to? Some other decks, yeah. Some other decks. Oh, we lost to a Hunter that cast the Jailer, and then we froze the Jailer, and then he discovered a silence to kill us. What the heff? California prostitute? That's right. Oh my god. It's legal. Well, actually, maybe it's not. I don't really know. Hey, we got 44 Hero Wars enjoyers. Thank you to whomsoever has downloaded Hero Wars. I could keep this. I could ditch it. I don't know. I don't want that. That's for sure. Is it possible the Dreads could have absorbed all of your luck, Red? Almost like you put a curse on you or something. Yeah, it's possible. Hey, Red, what's Hero Wars? It is a it's some sponsored content. So it's a mobile game, but you can also play on desktop. Level up your team, run around, kill some bad guys, and if 70 people get to level 10, they're gonna give Remy some extra money. It takes like, let's call it 8 minutes. It's got an auto battle feature, so if you wanted to check it out while utilizing that in the background, you could even do that. You don't have to sign up and you don't have to download anything. They don't make them anywhere quite like they do in California. True. True. This man knows. This man knows. They make them with fewer carcinogens in California. Carcinogen? Is that how you say that? Sorry, I don't smoke marijuana cigarettes. Did he draw a mech? I'm not sure what he's doing here. Can you do the Trench Surveyor battle cry? What does he say? Error, hot pocket. Hot bucket? Carcinogens. This card can be good. I'll just take the Flame Strike. Something about a hot pocket. Do I have to life sentence that? Because I really don't want to. If I were him, what would I do? I would probably... depends what's in his hand. I think going all face might make sense. I can call Zinjar. I can spell it. Actually, no, I can't. I never draft any of the cards that have Zinjari in the name in them. We're long lost twins. Are you both 25-year-old Asian women from California? In which case, then yeah, that could probably. I mean, I guess you could be a gentleman too, though. We have 9 wins? I really thought we had 8. 9 is better. Long lost triplets. I'm definitely related by birth too. Jez would have taken this to 0-3 for sure. For sure. I just watched Goodfellas for the first time. Has anybody ever seen that? Some people probably have. I'd be one of them. I like Goodfellas. I think it's a cool movie. Yeah, sure. For 2 mana, it's a little more digestible. Yeah, one dog's looking this way, the other dog's looking that way. Yeah, that's a good movie. What are some other good moments from Goodfellas? Yeah, that scene where he walks into the Coca-Cabana with his sweet boot thing. And that song is playing. It's very nice. Did they leave? Let's hope. It'll help me win. Looks like they didn't leave. I live in the Copium Cabana. The Copium Cabana? Sounds like a beautiful place. 44, and it should go to 45 soon. Thanks, Rumple. Appreciate you checking it out. Sure enough, I do. Sincerely, I do. Sorry, my hands are cold. It got cold out now. Maybe I'll flip the heat on for a little bit. You should use hot hands. Is that a thing? What is that? What does that mean? Gifts of Ashara. Okay, That wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. We can discount. I could ping. I think what I'm gonna do is definitely want a cold case. Could just play a cold case here, but I think what I'm gonna do is just play all of these and then let him, you know, let him make a play here. They're hand warmers. You can buy 10 for pretty cheap, and they last up to 8 hours. You can stick your hands between Dreads' butt cheeks. I'd rather use my own butt cheeks. Probably equivalently hairy. I wonder if he thought that the prudent student procced the spell's extra draw. Maybe. It does seem like a mistake that he might make. I don't like that card. I want him to kill the 4/5, darn it. All things considered, pretty fair. Dropping night cards. Mage always feels bad. What's a night card? Maybe Dred shaves his rump because he likes bologna slices. Wouldn't surprise me. Red, do you think you and Dreads could take home the gold and silver in the most ass hair competition in the next Olympics? World's hairiest ass. Hairiest ass in the world. Yeah, that doesn't look that hairy to me. It doesn't look that hairy to me. Oh, Lord. Lordy Lord. I've seen hairier in the mirror than that self-proclaimed hairiest ass. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe sometime. Not a picture of your ass, though. No, little Johnny, thank you. Can I delete that from my search history? That was, you know, that woman wasn't that hairy. Remove. World's hairiest ass. Yeah, let's delete that one too. All right, let's Hey, thank you. I think I saw that somebody wrote that in chat. I don't know if Trump is here right now, but getting one of these countered might actually be better for us. Who are you? I'm Redbeard. Who are you, Pachu? Secondhand Crypt Raid. Hey, Trump, Crypt, they're all incredible as far as I'm concerned. We're playing Arena. Sorry, let me zap this guy a bit here. I guess I don't even want to play that. Thank you, Trump, for the follow. I followed Trump for a long time. You guys should do the same. Just he's been playing Arena forever. One of the OGs. I was talking to my brother a couple years ago when I was, kind of getting into streaming, and he's like, "Oh, so you kind of do what Trump does?" I remember talking to him. He's like, "I watch Trump." I was like, "Have you ever checked out my stream?" He's like, "No." Okay. But thank you so much, man. I hope you had a good stream. I hope I know you've been pushing for the leaderboard, and I know you were having really good results, so that's awesome. I find it hard to win sometimes, but I also find it very fun to play Arena. Don't follow Crypt too much, Salt. I like Crypt. Crypt's a good dude. He's just passionate about games. But welcome everybody. Thank you, Cosmic, for gifting one to Trump. No, Sorry, Pachu. My bad. How many times has Trump been subbed here? The recipient of a gifted sub. Only one in all these years. Sometimes they gift like Cripspin. They gift Crip subs sometimes as celebrities, you know. But thank you, Cosmic, and thank you, Trump, of course. So if I'm assuming we shouted out Trump, but if you guys don't know, again, he's been a Hearthstone staple for pretty much since the start, but does other games. I believe I've heard through the grapevine that Trump is a avid board game enjoyer. I like some board games myself. I'm gonna ditch that and keep that. It's just big, right? Pay it forward. Hey, thanks, Pachu, for gifting one to Nan. And welcome, Glav, Trump, Sergio, Osprey, Tolaz, Abias for the follows. I appreciate them, guys. Helps out to have new followers. I play Arena every day, basically. Maybe not as good as Trump. Maybe close to as good as Trump. I'm not sure. But I definitely don't suck, so that's nice. It's always a plus. What a rigged arena. Blizzard gives the streamers the strong decks. I just had a 1-win rogue Trump that made me want to cry. I was going to retire it, but I got Astalor on like the second to last pick, so I was like, okay, I'll play it. Well, you know how many times I cast Astalor? Well, less than my opponents who stole my Astalor from my hand or my deck. But now I have a good deck and I'm having success, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's get some poison. This deck made Dreads very mad when he was watching it. These are horrible. I can get another copy of Drakefire, but I'm just gonna take an Ice Barrier and maybe it ends up mattering, maybe it doesn't. The 0 mana fire thing, if I had a Drakefire and I could get my Drakefire out on turn 8, maybe. But our deck has a ton of value, and drawing more cards, prolonging the game, yeah, it could matter. I could just toast that guy, but he gets a spell, and I kind of hate that, so I'm going to put my faith in the light, and what I'm going to do now is actually just get rid of that, too. Trump and a Colstrade. Did we get raided by Coles too in there? Did I miss that? Coles is an incredible arena player and streamer. Friend of mine. Trump in 2024. This is a different Trump. This is the Giga Chad Gamer Trump. This is the Trump that I'm far more interested in and invested in as a person. Thank you, Colst, for the raid, and thank you, Cosmic Camel, for the gifted sub to Trump SC. You love to see it. Don't want that guy watching ads. No siree bop. War Machine, thank you for the follow. Bang Eye Ravens. Bangy Ravens. Don't bang the Ravens. Thank you for the follow as well, man. I'm going to try to get this win in honor of those two powerful gamers. Okay, now I can shoot it with this and only give him a 2-cost spell. Which one do you think he's got? Pachu's following. That guy subbed before he was following. People are so nice here. They're so nice, Trump. You're pretty nice yourself, thinking of little old Redbeard. I say. I feel like he took the value. Well, they're all kind of valuable in different ways. This is the most powerful card. You think he took like a Zola, maybe? Zola's a lot less good for me. I guess I could Zola my Scorpid this turn. Zola. After you cast a spell on a friendly minion, it probably didn't take that. Alright, we'll take Zola. Darn it. Darn it all. It's Ix again. 2,000 viewer streamer. Yeah, we got 2,000 viewers right now. But we got rated by some of the titans of the industry, Trump and Kolst. So I implore you to check out their streams, XD, if you haven't. You know, I know you're just a Redbeard enjoyer in your heart, but you know, that's only half the battle. There's more to this world than purely Redbeard. What's my secret? Oh, Ice Barrier. Well, sure. I just downloaded it again. Is 9,000 dust enough for a deck? Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. 2,600 is small numbers for Redbeard. Yeah, that's small numbers. I'm about to just end the stream. Only 2,600 viewers. Pathetic amount. Amaranth has more than that. I imagine. I don't really know. There's nothing in this world we don't have, Redbeard. What about a clean conscience? Be sure to raid some other poor fool before you go. I raid someone every night. We raid Cole sometimes. Show. I like to raid Show after the stream. Sometimes I raid Tarantula Graham. He's a great arena streamer. I wonder indeed. I guess I can play a 4 and a 3. But I don't really want to play... I guess I'm just gonna kill this. I'm not getting a good minion no matter what I do here. And I guess I'll just tempo that out. I don't want to lose the value of the... I don't want to lose the value of the potential Whirlweaver. Redbeard is hotter than her. What does this world come to? You think so? I mean, we all have different preferences. I would prefer Amaranth over looking at myself. But I prefer to look at myself rather than to look at Dread, so. Hope you've been doing well. Pretty good. We had a terrible deck to start, and now we have a pretty nice deck. And I'm optimistic right now that we may I think I'm gonna just rip this. King Charles gifting one to King XD. I think I'm actually just gonna use this because I've got mana floating this turn. Those aren't arcane. Do I have any arcane spells in my deck? I could find some, and honestly, like, it's kind of like the most reasonably double trade this guy. Sure. I don't know. He's got 1,000,000 cards and 1,000,000 health. I'm trying to get 1,000,000 cards. Cosmic gifting one to Fitz Gamer. We're hyping. We're hype training. Wasn't just these gigantic hosts from our friends that did it, but also the generosity and the kindness of the community. So can cast it twice. You know, we got Twitch chat here. We got Pachu gifting another sub to Dexter. Did you do that randomly or did you pick Dexter? This is for Twitch chat, okay? YOLO for Twitch chat. That's not great. That's okay though. I don't mind having a 3/3. It's 5 mana. Shooting, his face is not great. Oh, Ice Blood Tower's horrible. That is horrible. It's kind of cool though. I should have traded first, actually. That's kind of dumb. I could have given him just like a 1 mana deal too. I probably gave him a Vexillus, so that's not bad. Okay, sure. Pretty cool. Beard with 2,600 viewers. Yeah, shout out to Crip and Trump and Kolst. Shout out to all those guys. Raiding each other, raiding us. That's fine. He's testing for... he can play his Mount here, maybe. Oh my god, that's so much worse than Mount for us. 4/2. I just need Rush. I guess all we need is 1 Rush guy. Crip is basically you. Yeah, you guys are very similar. Wow. Hey, wow, this Ice Blood Tower is really putting in work for us. Hopefully it doesn't have, you know, any Shadow Word Ruins or anything like that. Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable here. Am I a vegan? I am not a vegan, but I have been eating a lot of potatoes, and that probably won't even be good, honestly. As long as I keep the 412 up, that would be the best case scenario. I might just have lethal here, depending on what he does. How did you get so many viewers? Did your OnlyFans finally pay off? The OnlyFans finally paid off, yeah. Marigold? Wait, is that our old friend Marigold? Or was that a different person? We got a chatter named Marigold here. Okay, let's see. Not Ice Barrier. Not Counterspell. It's said that for every follow he gets, Red gains a back hair. I do have a very hairy back. I post pictures of my kitchenware. Subscribe to my OnlyPans. I will do just that. But first, I must get this last win. We opened 6 packs of Crown Zenith yesterday. I don't know how this happened. 6 packs of Crown Zenith. Unbelievable. Cosmic Camel. Gifted 1 to Pen Hassan. 2 Raikou. Like, in like the 4th and the 6th pack or something. Like, they were like almost back to back. Remember he took his hat off earlier. Alright, if we get to 10,000 viewers, I'll take off the hat, okay? Just somebody call Summit up, see if he wants to raid us. See if he wants to raid us again. Well, it has to be... Okay, that doesn't count. Amazing hits. Yeah, I've got some more Crown Zenith, too. Just a few. I found some mini tins, so I was like, why not? How many for the shirt? 8,000 US dollars. I'll send you a photograph. Rob Zen, thank you for the Prime Rob, man. Nice beard. Hey, it's too late now. If you say it now, it doesn't count. Oberstylen Mild, thank you for the follow. Be sure to check out my YouTube. We put up Hearthstone Arena runs over there, too. I'll try to stay up for one more. Worked 16 hours today. It's almost 4 a.m. But I got to see this 12 wins. Okay, I'll open 2 packs quickly after this run, too. Now, maybe we'll go 12 wins also. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be dandy? We want to go first. We are going first. And we have a 1-drop and a 2-drop, so... about the best we can hope for. We have very few 2s in the deck. I have not had a 2 on 2 in many of these games. Now it's Mad Bomber. Will he destroy our own minion? I hope not. But if history is any indicator, he's about to. We have an evil 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop. Maybe he'll coin out like a 2-3, and we'll play the Bomber and kill it. Oh no, he's gonna play the Bloodseeker. He didn't play the Bloodseeker. I would be okay with Bloodseeker. I think our deck could actually contest Bloodseeker relatively well. The luck of the Trump. The luck of the Trump. Deal damage with the raid. Can I get an oh, hell yeah? Let's get the hat off. Let's get the hat off and the pants back on. Huge raid coming in. Deal damage. You love to see. He's the man you love to see. He's the man you love to see. Man, Trump is an icon. That guy is iconic. And he raided this pathetic stream. Why is the 4/5 good if it damages your face? Because it damages their face for more than it damages your face. Plus it trades into a bunch of minions. Or it just eats a removal spell. So let's say he played 2/3s, let's say, for example. I get to kill one, I take 2. That 2/3 is not going to deal 2 damage to my face anymore. So it's like net gain. I'm preventing the 2 damage that his minion would have done, and I keep my card. So then he plays another card, and then I trade his other 2/3. So I take another 2, but I've removed another 2 damage minion. So that's 4 damage that it could have dealt, and those could have lived. They could have dealt 8 damage for all we know. And then now let's say they played a 3/4 that I could trade into. Now I might have prevented 7 damage of repeatable damage with just my 4/5. $10K is too much, Red. No Hearthstone streamer gets that many views, not even Crip or Dog. Well, all right, 9K then. Can you explain to me like I'm Dreads? All I can say is... Three oysters. What am I doing with my turn? Kind of dying. That's helpful. I get to prevent some damage this way. Thank you, Cosmic, for gifting one to Dark Ruse. I hope I didn't miss any of those. It's hard, man. So I can trade, and then I can shoot. If I play this, he just eats it. It feels kind of bad. I could Flame Strike and go face, but then he just eats this. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, Overflow's a good card. It's kind of whatever. It stops me from having to ping this next turn, which is sort of valuable. The Crip raid into the Trump just as he lost at 9 wins. Then here to this glorious final boss. Some great results from some nice streamers. I guess I'll just do this. I was thinking about using the more mana efficient card, but it doesn't really get us anything extra. I guess I could play these two, but there's a chance I polymorph my own guy and just chuck a couple frozen touches into his face. There's a chance, right? There's always a chance. Thank you, 007's PP. Thanks for the follow. Poor Hunter. We'll see. Might drop another Hydrolodon here. Must feel frustrated. Well, he's at 11 wins, and he's playing against his hero, Redbeard. Probably. Okay, so he didn't take a secret. Which is good news, because I was very worried he was going to take the ice secret that returns my spell to my hand. I'm assuming he takes Hope of Quailthalos, and this kind of blocks him from that. But that's also kind of a bold assumption. Let's see. Venom Strike. Wow, that's so bad for us that he rolled that one. Kind of an easy win if he doesn't roll that, but what's the old saying? Nothing easy if you're sleazy. And that's exactly how I feel right now. I should have played this first, but I was so excited. Yeah, we'll run another flame. If I could get the counter down now to block a collateral, potentially I would, but I don't have the mana. You took Dread's deck to play for once. I watched, he had a better Mage deck than this earlier. I think I went like 3. You know, he made a lot of misplays. Diver's kind of annoying. He did have a secret. Was that from the thing? No, this is from the other thing. He's at 10. Could be explosive, could be freezing. Could probably, I'm assuming it's the bees, maybe? People love taking the bees there. Wrong order, man. Nice order, Lul. From who, me or him? Or from the thing, the mothership? The mothership order lulled us. Don't collateral me, man. That'd be really messed up. Okay. That was wrong. I wish the Hunter didn't gain 10 HP this game. Hey, let him gain his HP as long as we kill him in the end and get the 12. I'll take it. Strong deck with a nice performance. Not bad at all. 12 wins. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again to Trump for the raid and Kolst for the raid. We're coming for his #1 spot. We're coming for his #1 spot. Not you know, it's not gonna happen, but you know. Well played. I was a little nervous at the end there that I was gonna misplay or miscount.